And I will tell what Denis said. Denis said in 2018 when he beat Devon, he said he didn't want to take the hammer. And he said that Devon kind of forced him, Since then, because of what has been happening, he said he regretted a lot of times that he took it with him. The hammer is not important for him, but he will bring it.
The legacy hammer controversy is finally over and we have a solution. In past few days, Devon Larratt has been calling out Denis Cyplenkov all sorts of things in order to get him to give up the hammer. And no limits, Devon Larratt crossed all the limits even at some moments and was extremely disrespectful to the legend Denis. Even Artyom Morozov had to come up to back up for Denis, where he said he didn't want a hammer of a non-existent league. Although Denis never responded to all the clown show by Devon. But ultimately, Engin Terzi had to mediate to finish the rage from Devon Larratt. Engin told in his recent podcast that although it was none of his business, but he wanted to finish the matter to calm down Devon. Engin reached out to Denis through a common friend and asked him about the situation and if he would be willing to give up the hammer. To which Denis Cyplenkov replied and said that he never even wanted the hammer in the first place, and Devon forced him to accept it, and he would be returning the hammer. This has only increased the respect for Denis which we already had, and shows why he is so highly regarded in the arm wrestling community. So finally the hammer would be returned back to Istanbul on November 2nd at East vs West, where Artyom Morozov has agreed to accept the hammer, as he is the current number 1 in the left hand super heavyweight division. This makes me wonder, what in the Marvel universe is going on in arm wrestling, where we have hammers and gauntlets and shields. But at the end of the day, the Infinity War of Devon has ended and the hammer has returned.